Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, but you don't have to remember that. Well, 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 everyone's on time for once. I think we all know who I mean. Let's begin. This is round one. You are about to see two prompts on your device. Type something hilarious or not for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. First one, a surprising find at Bill Clinton's garage sale. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. And next is, what sperm are thinking as they race towards the egg? Okay, vote. Next, what are chicken nuggets really made out of? Ready, set, vote! Next in the hopper, what word should never be followed by an exclamation mark? It's voting time. Coming up next, hands down, the worst roommate would be blank. And vote. Next one, something that would be terrifying to notice in the background of a selfie. Vote on your devices. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. It's now time for round two. Everything is worth double, twice as much. Time to share. Up first, forget carpooling. They should build a special driving lane just for blank. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next prompt, what you will bequeath to your enemy upon your death. Put in your votes. Up next, the perfect odd couple pairing, Andy Dick and blank. Get to voting. Moving on, why you shouldn't party with Vikings. Vote away. Moving on, the biggest mistake you can make at an all-you-can-eat buffet. Vote now. Next up, a good sign your mechanic is ripping you off is that he says you need a new blank. Time to vote. And that's all for round 2. Fire up the scoreboard. That's right, it's round 3, the last lash. Look alive because you're all getting the same prompt this time. Finish writing this comic. All right, we're ready. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. Brace yourselves, here come those medals. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And gold. Now we transform those medals into points. We did it, you guys! Let's go to the scores!
Attention Sector 5 interns, the toilet cam is in need of cleaning. Deep cleaning. A reminder to all agents, we have a camera on the coffee pot, so we know when you take the last cup and don't refill the pot. This is your final warning.
Foolish humans.
Secrets.
I'm just saying that why don't we point all our satellites at the Pacific Northwest and we'll settle this once and for all.
You want to use all of our satellite resources on finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard. We should be looking for Chupacabra.
What?
They pose a way bigger threat.
Don't you care about Bigfoot?
Don't you care about goats?
You think this coffee tastes weird?
Oh, that's the nanites. They're little silicon robots that detonate should you turn out to be a double agent or go rogue. Just a simple behavior inhibitor.
Oh my god. Are they approved for paleo?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
That's the alarm that goes off when the world's
Breathe
man
it
bug
in.
population has eclipsed 15%.
What do we do?
We head to the basement and we wait it out.
Okay, everybody, file out in an orderly manner. Remain calm.
Reminder to all agents, the company picnic is this Friday. The time and location details are encrypted into algorithms piggybacking on spam emails from a server promoting hair loss therapy. We still need sporks. To all agents, when you return a jetpack, please make sure it's refueled. Thank you.
And this is Max. He's in charge of our couples department.
What does that entail?
He's in charge of listening in on thousands of couples.
Wow. Any good dating advice?
Sure, love is a sham and we all die alone.
So that's Max. Let me introduce you to literally anybody else.
So I find out my wife is an agent.
And you had no idea?
No, I was sent to spy on her.
Whoa. And you have kids, right?
Yeah, turns out they're agents.
Wow. 4 incomes.
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
Here at the government, we are constantly watching everything. Like when you put an empty milk jug back into the fridge because throwing it away seemed like too much effort. It all gets stored and cataloged for government use, but here we use it to play espionage. Let's have some analytical fun. Okay, who's first? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people have older relatives who routinely forward them jokes via email? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. You're almost out of time. Got it. 50%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? The vote is lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 29%. It's the same relatives who forward urban myths before you refute them using Snopes.com. All right, who said lower? Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? Here's hoping they don't find our underground bunkers, but... What percentage of people have used metal detectors at the beach? What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Foolish humans.
Running out. Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is... 9%! Hey, you're a better guesser than our trained rats. Nice job. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. Next up. Secrets. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people would trust at least one of their parents to choose great marriage partners for them? What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
Foolish humans.
What do you think? Higher or... Just one person says lower. Okay, right answer is... 16%! You gotta be within 30% of the right answer to get points. Sorry, not sorry. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Who's next?
Foolish humans.
Let's see, what would be good? How about this? If able to travel to any point in time, what percentage of people would choose to go back to a point earlier in their own lives? You're almost out of time. All in, baby. All right, what do you think? Out of time. Everyone is saying lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 23%! I'm already fulfilling my childhood fantasy of spying on innocent civilians. No need to go backwards. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. see who's in the lead after round 1.
Foolish humans.
Can you keep that lead after round 2? Time to find out. Who's up first? And now for a question about people with no shame. What percentage of people have reached out to attorneys they heard about from TV ads? Okay, we have a guess. 35%. In round 2, you can double down if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Just pick much higher or much lower. If you're right, you'll earn double the money. If not, womp womp. Hurry up. It's unanimous again. And Surveil says 4%. This sounds about right. You should only call attorneys with ads above toilets and bars. Who got it right? Here's some points. And what have we here? Good job. Double points for saying much lower. Next up. This one is for the true artiste. What percentage of men manscape their body hair? %. Everyone else, higher or lower? Secrets. Hurry up. One lonely vote for lower. And the correct answer is 60%. I mean, I once shaved a dolphin into my chest hair. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Okay, who's up next? I don't know. How about... What percentage of people over 40 have drunk chocolate milk within the last year? %. Everyone else, higher or lower? Time's running out. Higher or lower? Looks like an even split. Okay, let's see the right answer. 59%. Let's be honest, most of them were drinking Ensure. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up.
Foolish humans.
I'm going to search for... What percentage of people are neat freaks? Anytime now. 50%. Okay, higher or lower? Only one of you thinks it's higher. And Surveil says 21%. We take bets on how long these people can dust their light fixtures. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. Uh-oh, final round time. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. What's the first word people think of when they hear the name Dennis Rodman? Now let's see the answers. You have 3 guesses. The 3 most popular answers are worth points. Good luck! Remember, you can pick 3 answers, not just one. Okay, let's see what you picked. And what are the most popular answers? Who's my hero? Who's my hero? It's... Congratulations! You've won a game that should probably be illegal. I'm so proud of you.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I'm here to comfort you while you make eye contact with people. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing, and that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, hold up as many fingers as social media apps you have on your phone. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. Everyone voted for. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as foreign countries you visited. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Votes singled out. You all got together and chose the wrong person. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as NFL games you've attended in the last year. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. And the votes were for. Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, make the face you have when you're reading The New Yorker. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. By the way, silence helps the faker, so don't forget to get everyone talking. And everyone voted for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task was, make your poker face. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. That faker is still on the loose. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. And the task was, make your underwater face. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up. right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, point at someone who is probably a dog lover. Vote for the faker now. In case you didn't know, you get points for voting for the faker even if no one else does. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person you think is the happiest in general. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Everybody voted for... Yep, you found the faker. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A food you typically crave late at night. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. A country you would be very nervous to visit. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Let's take a look at the last set of text answers. An embarrassing thing to be doing when you die. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. All the votes went to... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. Better late than never.
Come on, wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night, voted most painful quiz show 7 straight years. But it's also so... Oh, and I guess I wasn't talking. Okay, rude much? Okay now, first question. Which of the following is not one of the new murder weapons Hasbro added to the board game Clue in 2008? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play the finger cutting game. If you've got a hangnail, now's the perfect time to take care of it. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's as clean cut as your finger's about to be. Think happy thoughts. Ah! Decisions. Wow, these are gonna make a great necklace. And here's how everyone stacks up early in the game, but you're all number 1 to me. Alright, next question. Which landmark is located on Salisbury Plain? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. Everyone is wrong. I have a surprise for you. Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the killing floor. U plus math equals fun. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. If you can't get at least 10 right, you die. Let's get this math party started. I love watching brains throb. We're almost done. Brace yourself. And now you're dead. See? Real consequences down here. But don't go into the light just yet. Ghosts can still win. Death is not the end. Here's how the standings are, standing. Next question. Sure, the Spice Girls are one of the best bands of all time, but I'm more interested in the artists behind the characters. What is Baby Spice's real name? Who picked this one? Which leaves only you. Let's play a game. Let's test your memory. Everyone gets to play this time. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the weapons? If anybody does better than you, you will be much worse off. Because you'll be dead. Was that clear? Hurry, finish your brain download. This was the pattern. How'd you do? But did anyone do just a little better? Gross. You should be ashamed of your performance. Let's try another one. How cool are Japanese toilets? Who said this? One of you is still alive. Prepare for your punishment. Let's see if you can string some letters together. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. It'll be good to get your fingerprints on some of these letters, too. Oh, and all these other players get to play along, too. And if any of them spell a longer word than you, you will be punished. Get to it. The letters don't have to touch each other. And remember to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Ooh, let's see what you did there. Let's see if anyone beat you. It only takes one person to ruin your day. To be fair, predators are supposed to attack the weakest link. Only one player left alive, just how I like it. It wasn't easy making it here alive, and it won't be easy to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Decisions, decisions. Here's another one. Parts of the brain. They're gonna catch you. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. The Daily Show alumni. Anytime today, kiddo. Here comes the next question. Rodents. Time is almost up. Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya. Simple machines. Anytime today, kiddo. Good. Now escape before the others catch you. Venomous snakes. Decisions. The darkness approaches. Months with 31 days. Anytime today, kiddo. Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way. Chewing gum brands. The shadows are coming. Candy bars with nougat. Time is almost up. So many kills. Here's another one. Shot up for trees. Another life swap. Too slow. So sad. The Jungle Book animals. Oh, was that one too hard for you?
Terrible tragedy. I wouldn't recommend poking around the old carnival grounds. They say terrible things happen there. A terrifying game with a high-concept premise that served as a framework for several smaller game concepts. Could have been a standalone retail product, if you ask me. 3 people died. In fact, the Evening Gazette read, "Local idiot dies from being stupid." I have it framed above my toilet, don't you know? Spooky stuff. Now, don't go stealing my story. I'm already in talks with the producer in Hollywood. I'm hoping to get Rob Schneider attached.
Wow, this is like deja vu. This is the second time I found a perfectly good Funyun in my couch cushion. Oh, and you're back. Great, let's go. Okay now, first question. Who is the Greek god of fear? Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? For the rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. It's time for a dice game. I'll go first. Now I need a little help from a safe player. You'll do. In order to live, should they roll higher or lower? The choice is yours. The terms have been set. Roll lower than me or you die. Oh, craps. Here's the early scores, and yeah, this is about what I expected. How about this? How pure is sterling silver? Who said This one? Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Hey girl, welcome back to the killing floor. Fight, fight, fight. You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I don't want to... Real paranoid move to defend yourself even though no one attacked you. Your cowardice must be punished. You can check out the full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. Unless it's been hacked again. God, it really makes you feel so helpless when that happens. But what are you gonna do? There are just bad people in this world. And then there was one. I'm still hosing down the final room, so you'll just have to keep your shirt on. But for now, how about this? If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. Let's try this again. Just want to know how much fuel to put in the old spaceship I'm building. What is the nearest galaxy to the Milky Way? Time's running out. Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. Lame. Alright, next question. Oh no. It looks like these Europeans I had in here last week left their passports. That's evidence, you dummy. God, I'm getting sloppy. Oh well. What color are passports from the European Union? And the correct answer is... this one. Everyone is wrong. Let's go someplace fun. Ugh, look at this mess. There's blood all over this art. I have to remember to wash this in cold water. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. If your pattern is different than mine, I will kill you. Here's that art again. Let's see if you messed it up. Sad. If only you'd done better.
Terrible tragedy. I'd keep a wide berth of that old dentist's office if I were you. Rumor has it some awful things happened there. A party game, but with creepy stuff added. I don't know, I think maybe I'd understand it better if I was a millennial.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, the host that's tasked to make sure we make it out of here alive. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, skipping is an option. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as days in a row you typically use the same bath towel. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. And the votes were for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who probably knows the most about Star Wars. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. It's easier to catch the faker if you all talk to each other. Throw around some wild accusations. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person who would make the best vampire. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the prime suspect was, you all ganged up on the wrong person. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. And the task, point at the person furthest away from you. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. task was, point at the person you've never heard fart. Vote for the faker now. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person you'd most like to hear read an entire book. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. That faker is still on the loose. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. And the task was, point at the person whose birthday will be next. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everybody voted for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Just want to leave it to chance, huh? Okay. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you'd have at a UFC fight. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task, make the face you'd have at a NASCAR race. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everyone suspects. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. The task was, make the face you have while you unwrap a gift from your grandmother. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And everyone voted for. The faker has been found. You made it count when you needed to. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. almost out of time to get your answers in. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A gift you got for your last birthday. Vote for the faker now. The votes singled out. Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. A TV network you would prefer to not pay for. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Here are your third and final set of text answers. A fun activity you've done on a first date. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. All the votes went to... That is indeed the faker. Finally... Hey, welcome back to Faking It. Let's go. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Never mind, we'll just do this one. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as times you've watched all of The Lord of the Rings. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as sports jerseys you own. Vote for the faker now. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as you think your last name ranks alphabetically amongst the other players. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Too bad. You couldn't get it together for that last vote. right, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you own anything made by Nerf. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You've got 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever touched a snake. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. And the task, raise your hand if you're wearing any red anywhere. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't even bother to try to pick the same person on the final task, huh? You pretty much just let the faker have it. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person most likely to win a spelling bee. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Everyone voted for... You found the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. If you want to pick a category, I will. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you regularly get 7 or more hours of sleep. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you showered today. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everybody voted for... Yep, you found the faker. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Hit send. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. The best month to take a vacation. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your next set of answers. A poster you had in your room as a kid. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Let's take a look at the last set of text answers. Something you'd say in church. Vote for the faker now. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up.